So all the way to Tikal, we have almost 2 hours drive. Most of the road is paved. There's still a piece of bumpy road. Guatemala is divided into departamentos. It's pretty much like states. It's divided in 22 states. The biggest one is Petén, which covers all the north part of the country. Petén is the biggest state in territory and the smallest one in population. The population in the whole country is 17 million people. 45% are considered Mayan descendants. They're divided in 22 different Mayan groups. Each one has its own color and designs on their costume, plus they have their own language. So we have 22 different Mayan languages in Guatemala. Also, we have 1% of Chincas, another percent of Garifunas, and then the other 53% of our population is considered mestizos, which is a mixture of Spanish and Mayan. So Petén, being the biggest state in territory, only has 800,000 people living here. Not even 1 million. The reason of it is because we have a very thin type of soil, and the rest is just limestone. Limestone is what Mayans used as a material for their buildings. So in Guatemala, we have protected over 3,500 archaeological sites. From those 3,500, 70% of them are located in Petén. So most of the land is protected here. That's why we're the least populated state. Other areas like the state of Guatemala, where we have the capital, Guatemala City, it's overpopulated with 6 million people. People overpopulate other areas because there's not enough land for people to buy and live here. So the best industry for Guatemala is agriculture, not for us in Petén. What people practice in this region is they do the slash and burn. After doing the slash and burn, they plant for 1 or 2 years the most. After 2 years, the soil has no nutrients because it's too little type of soil. So it's very poor on nutrients. So after 2 years, it has no nutrients. What they do is transfer those soils into cattle fields. The only cattle that handles the heat and the parasites very well from here are the Brahman brought from India. The milky cows, they don't handle the heat nor the parasites. So they get pretty skinny and don't produce the amount of milk they should. So the Brahman are for reproduction of meat, not of milk. So we export a lot of beef to Central America and especially to Mexico. But in the highlands of the country, which is the southwest part of the country, we do have great field plantations. We have great plantations of coffee. Coffee is our main exportation in Guatemala. Also, we have vegetables and fruits. We export to 3 companies in the U.S., which is Del Monte, Chiquita, and Dole. Then we have sugarcane plantations also. We produce sugar only for Guatemala. We don't export sugar in Guatemala. The main thing they do out of the sugarcane is rum. We have one of the best rums in the world. Ron Zacapa Centenario is the name of the rum. It's at 23 years age and it has won the gold award worldwide 5 years consecutively. So it's a really good quality of rum. Ron Zacapa. Then into the agriculture industry is included the meat from the cattle from this region, the beef that we export. So that's part of the agriculture industry. Yeah, it's a list sometimes.
Okay.
Trying to eat.
Is that what that was?
No, it's not a snake. It's
fish. Is it a long?
It's not a fish. I'm not sure how you say it in English.
Eel?
It's like a worm that's in the ground.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Wow, it's big. It's having trouble getting it too. Oh my God. And then there's some other kind of sandpiper or something on the opposite side.
Snowy.
Yeah, see how its feathers are everywhere? We can't see its feet, but It's got the dark bill and yeah, there's a piper and a dove.
I think it's a ruddy ground dove.
Another tiger there.
No, I don't think so. It's too small.
Oh, it's a duck.
So it's the little blue heron, the bird-throated, and the tricolor. Nice.
Uh-huh.
And the snowy egret.
And the
No,
snowy.
egret. Least sandpiper.
Leaf sandpiper, ruddy ground dove.
Yeah. No, the purple gallinule is not that one. The one in the water?
It's on the edge where the stick is going sort of north-south.
Oh yeah, that's a gallinule, a purple gallinule.
Oh.
And then you see the other, like ducks on that side.
Oh,
going
yes. Blue teal?
Sorry? Right above, it stood back of the ducks right now, of the still, black neck still. Is it?
Yeah, is that a female one?
It's a white thing in between this and the other tree. Got it?
Yes.
Is that a season here or I think it's, yeah.
Oh, he just.
Oh yeah.
I think they might be the other one.
With the longer tail.
Yeah.
I think you're right. They fly different.
Seems a little like darker to me too.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fur
Probably gonna fly.
Then the second best industry for the whole country is tourism. For us as a state, tourism is the best one. We don't have agriculture, but we do have a lot of Mayan sites.
Yes.
Remember, 70% of 3,500.
Right.
So all visitors that come to Petén, they come only for archaeological areas, not for any agriculture fields because we don't have them. But we do have a lot of Mayan sites.
Uh-huh.
Also in the highlands, we have tourist attraction. We have a big city known as La Antigua Guatemala. La Antigua Guatemala, it's a colonial city. When you enter the city, it's cobblestone streets. Houses are the same style, just the colors change. Red roofs, and the background of the city is a huge volcano. We have a chain of 38 volcanoes in Guatemala. From those 38, 3 of them are still active. So the volcanic soil is really good for agriculture. And that's why agriculture is better in the highlands. Also, we have both coast, Atlantic and Pacific. To the Pacific, we have black sand because of the volcanoes. A lot of surfing because there's big waves. And then to the Atlantic, we have part of the Caribbean, which is white sand. We have the biggest market of Central America.
Really?
And that's a market of Chichicastenango. Chichicastenango.
Oh, yes.
For market day, you can find from a little souvenir all the way to Acabo.
Uh-huh.
They bring everything for sale. It's very colorful. Also, we have another big attraction is Lake Atitlan. Lake Atitlan, the beauty of it is that it's surrounded by Mayan villages. So people take tours on boats and stop in each village to see the difference of their costume.
Right.
Their colors, their designs can distinguish one group from the other. So we have a lot of tourism also in the highlands, but that's our second best industry for the country. For us, it's the best one. So we have a little bit of everything in Guatemala. This is a natural lake. The name of the lake is the same as the village, Macanche. Villagers don't have running water at home, so they use the water from the lake for all they do. That's why you see the people bathing, washing.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty big.
Sized lake.
Yeah.
It's about 4 square kilometers.
Pretty. I don't see any boats.
No, on this lake, not much.
No fish. Hi guys.
It measures 47 kilometers length and 8 kilometers wide. It's fresh water. On the left side, very far from us, there's a peninsula which is blocking the view of an island. The island is Flores, and Flores is the capital of this state. So the capital of Patan, it's a little island.
Enchanted Island.
Yeah.
Patenitsa.
There's a snail kite. Guys?
Where?
I'll just move a bit.
Just hanging around.
You see the laughing gull?
Yes, on the tops of the posts.
Yep, and there's two, the first two ones on the before the cormorants.
Oh, yeah.